So tomorrow I have a booking with my motorhome, my Class C, and I was just getting it ready to go, getting it all prepped up and everything. And I turned on the water heater just to make sure. Usually what I do is I turn on all the, the water heater, the water pump, make sure everything's running, and the refrigerator before I send it out. So tomorrow they're coming to pick it up. I just turned on everything. Everything's working except for the water heater. So it looks like the igniter is either bad or it rained yesterday, so I'm thinking maybe some water got in there somehow or something, but it's coming on. When I hit the button, it comes on, and then it starts to engage, try to engage. Anyway, it's ticking, I can hear it, and I can hear the gas flowing, but then nothing happens, it doesn't light. So my suspicion is that the igniter has either failed or it has some residue built up on it, or maybe it just got wet and maybe rusted a little bit or something. So I'm gonna check that out now and see if I can figure that out so I can get this thing ready to go for tomorrow. So I will loosen it. It's always like, this has happened multiple times over the course of, usually once a year it happens, but not usually until the end of the, like in the springtime. But usually during the fall, it's still warm outside, so I don't know, maybe it just got wet. But yeah, you can see, like, look at all this, I don't know what that stuff is that builds up on it. But I think the igniter's still good. So I'm gonna use a piece of sandpaper and get some of this crud off of here. It's weird, like I don't know why it builds up. Usually if I use it a lot, it doesn't build up on there, but maybe it's been rented back to back, but I don't know, maybe the people just didn't use it or something. I don't know, but it's odd that it built up like this over this time period, being that it's during the season. So you can see, like, it's kind of cleaned off now. Let's see if that works better. All right, so that's in there nice and tight and snug. Now comes the test. So we'll see if this works. So that was it. Just had a little bit of stuff built up on it over time. It's weird. Normally doesn't do this during the season just because it's getting constant use. But I don't know what happened. Could have been from the rain or something like that. I don't know what made it build up that quickly. But luckily this happened prior to the renter picking it up. Sometimes, and it's happened in the past where, a renter had the RV at a campground and then it wouldn't start. In that case, it would, require a call to a mobile mechanic, which would end up being probably around $300 and something or so. So that's why I always carry an additional igniter on board. Just in case the igniter did fail, at least we'd have a brand new one ready to go. So after doing some research, it seems that the reason for the carbon soot buildup on the end of the igniter is due to the rich burning of the fuel. So the ratio of air and propane was off. The chamber here was pushed up a little bit, causing too much air to reach inside of here and then throw off the mixture, causing the flame to burn rich, causing the soot to build up. So I'm gonna adjust that right now. It was also really loud. So you can see, like, right now, the more you adjust this, the flame gets a little bit more orange and quieter. So I think it's supposed to be like right goes. There, the flame is nice and blue. I think over time, maybe, you know, just the moving of the vehicle and shaking and stuff causes this thing to loosen a little bit and shift. But that seems to be working pretty good, and it sounds much more smooth. So that's it. I think it was just a matter of adjusting that little chamber there with that nut to, you know, make the ratio better and more smoother. So anyway, hopefully that's helpful to somebody. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or anything, just leave those in the comment section below, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.